want guys to compete, so that's number one. And there's certainly going to be no depth charts made after spring ball, but we'll have an idea where guys are going to start fall camp at least. So I want to see guys compete.
Like all sports, you get better playing it, and we can meet on how to hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, but you got to be in the batter's box to actually experience that. And so that's what spring ball is.
Are you ready? Troubles hot!
Bring that intensity, boys. It's been really good. This team has the capacity to get really good. We have way more capacity to improve than any team I've been around a long time because of your guys' attitude, the way you want to keep bringing that work rate. All right?
I really like this group of guys. I think, our team was excited to go out there and try to get better today, and there's really a hunger and a drive. I really like the character of this team, the individuals on this team, and you want a team without any selfishness. It's all about the guy to my right and the guy to my left, and this group has the potential to get a lot better because of the character of the individual.
You have to adjust how you look at spring based on, again, the totality of building a roster and what ends up being a 4-month season. And so you're using those first 8 months in the best way you know how to prepare these guys to play the 12 games they're scheduled.
As we head into this year, the majority of the players have moved on. So just rebuilding those units and then building from there the other phases. The other 5 phases of the game and finding out where the best pieces on our football team are.
We've got to set the work standard every day. That's what the offensive line is. That's who you are. You got to embrace it, and you got to love that part of it. And so if we can set the work ethic tempo every day, this football team's going to do a lot of cool things this year.
That's it. Good. Upfield, right? Vertical. That's better. Good. Yeah, hell yeah. We got an insert play. Did you hear the gang? We got to full zone that thing. And he's going to just end up blocking off the backside edge, whether it's Bob or Slice. But we got to echo that like a party. You with me?
We're talking about that O-line. Competitions will happen this spring, but there's potentially some very big improvement along this O-line.
You get to the end of the 2026 season, I really want our O-line to be a staple of this football program. And we talk about toughness every day. And I think you can talk about it. I think you can do a lot with it, but it's got to show up.
That's it, Brady. Good heave. Now we got the drill.
Coach Blas and the coaching staff's attitude, like the way he talked about the room, how it's going to be competitive and no spot is secure. Like, I'm going to have to come here and compete.
I mean, it's going to be an exciting offense. I'm really excited for it. Our whole offensive line, like, we just want to be physical and just beating the crap out of people.
And as opposed to talking about it, we're gonna coach it, we're gonna develop it, we're gonna evolve with it. And I would really be proud of this group if they ended up and then we said, man, that's a tough ass group. Now they're ready to go.
A physical brand of football that's attached to every great defense. There's no avoiding that. We have to make sure that we take advantage of those opportunities to, physical work. And the nice thing is that it's, iron sharpens iron type of thing.
Just kick your hips open. Stay right there. Just kick your hips open. Right there. Go get it. Bang!
The last 8 years I've been in the NFL, coaching defensive backs and corners just throughout my career. You got to be able to take the ball away. And fortunately, I've been able to coach guys like that. I've had Jalen Johnson, Kenny Moore, Ron Bland.
There it is. This will be the record. Bland for the 5th time has a pick 6. It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
I've been able to coach a bunch of all-pro players and Pro Bowl players. So these guys who are able to take the ball away but also be able to lock a receiver down at the same time is what I want to look for. But also if the ball shows up, you have to show up at the same time.
Yes! Hey, Hey, it don't matter what happened in the beginning. You got time late. Late wins or great wins. Bam! Yes, sir!
Well, I like to have a lot of fun with my guys. I do. I'm always excited.
Oh! 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 You're gonna have to get wider. You gotta get wider. You might know what you're doing. Good job. Oh! Hey! Just because he catches don't mean he get to keep it, boy! Yeah!
Got a new coach on that side of the field, Coach Overstreet. How you feel about him, man? What's your first impression on him?
Overstreet got all the juice in the world.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
You want to build the relationships. That's important, especially with those players, all right? Because I believe that they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So you got to show a player you actually care about them and not just their play on the field, but them as an actual man, as a person.
Go! J3, don't mess up a pass. Look at that. Bang!
And if you guys come to practice and see me, I talk a lot of trash, and I'm running around out there, and what happens is that feeds into the players.
Go, 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 go get it!
The players start to feed into that, and that's what we want. We want to keep it fun, we want to keep it competitive.
Hey, I thought we did some really good things today. That's the way to practice with a purpose. Defense, we got way more hands-on balls today. Keep building on that. That's awesome. That changes games. If we have the exact same defense this year, but we got more turnovers and wall disruptions, we're going to be good on defense, really good. Overall, fellas, go to the meeting room, take coaching, listen to what coaches say, try to get better off this practice. We only got 2 more. That's it. Thursday's going to be a competition day again, offense versus defense.
We want guys to compete, so that's number one. Take care of each other, but compete. Technique, fundamentals, toughness.
Competition in all spots is critical, just to try to get the best 11 on the field that way. And in the end, that's the motivation from a competition standpoint. How do we get the best 11 guys on the field?
You know, I think your mental approach to the game and then just how you handle yourself is critical.
For us, that we get 15 practices in the spring to spend with our guys, and it's an opportunity for us to put on the pads and do what we love. And anytime we put on the pads, you really get to see who's tough. Speed kills, power punishes, but toughness wins. And so for us to be the team we want to be, we got to throw on our pads and see who's tough these practices in the spring and get after it. And that's why it's always going to be a crucial part of what we do in college football.
Happy. And like I said, I love the guys we're working with. I think we're a lot farther ahead than we were a year ago, and I think we have a lot more room to grow. You know, we have way more leaders than we did last year and fewer people that they're having to make consistent impressions on to get them to do the right things. And that's where you want a team to be. Based on doing the right thing every day and meeting the standard every day, their voice is going to start to be heard a lot more too.
We're playing this thing as best we can. Real football in spring is making sure that we're making headway that way and establishing a standard for how we're going to play in the fall.
We had a really good spring overall. We got a lot of ground to cover, okay? So I'm happy with where it is, but I don't want anybody to relax. Understand, fellas, where we started and where we are. Bunch of new guys, nobody giving us much of a chance. I think you guys have put in the appropriate work and necessary work in winter and spring for us to have a real chance to beat the hell out of everybody for sure.